Hello, today we're going to talk about the existence and extinction of the dodo bird. The dodo bird was like the sumo wrestler of birds. It had tiny little wings and couldn't fly. It was over 3 feet tall and weighed over 50 pounds. Its closest living relative is the Nicobar pigeon that weighed just 1 pound, and that little bird can fly at 93 miles per hour. The dodo bird was native to the island Mauritius near Madagascar. The dodo is said to have blue-gray feathers, a large head, a big beak, and very small wings and short, strong yellow legs. They had to be strong to carry all that weight. The first record of a dodo bird was by Dutch sailors in 1598. They described it like a large goose that weighed over 50 pounds. Dodos were large because there was a lot of food on the island and a lack of predators. The sailors' main interest in the big juicy bird was for food. Because they were out on the water for a long time, they weren't too picky. The dodo bird's meat had mixed reviews, but generally the sailors loved it. The dodo bird didn't have any fear toward people, as it had been isolated, also known as island tameness. This is where the term dodo brain comes from, as dodo is slang for dumb. Dodos were said to lay one large egg during reproduction, and animals introduced by humans such as pigs, monkeys, and cats hunted the dodo bird and ate its eggs. Humans also moved on to the island, causing deforestation that reduced the dodo's habitat. The last record of a dodo bird was in 1681, only 80 years after the first sighting. Today the dodo bird is one of the best known extinct animals and reminds us that extinction can happen due to human interference with nature. One of the dodo's closest relatives was the Rodrigues Solitaire. The Rodrigues was a tall, flightless ground bird around 3 feet tall and weighing up to 60 pounds. It had a smaller head, beak, and longer legs than a dodo. It was described as being roughly the size of a swan, but had a similar appearance to a dodo bird with gray and brown feathers. It was kind of like the dodo bird's taller, skinnier, not as attractive cousin Ronnie. The Rodrigues Solitaire's closest living relative is the Nicobar pigeon, just like the dodo bird, and scientists believe it migrated to the islands of Mauritius and Rodrigues, both near Madagascar. Rodrigues Island had a large amount of food and no predators, so the Rodrigues Solitaire also lost its ability to fly. DNA evidence shows both the dodo and the solitaire were once capable of flight. Humans inhabited the island of Rodrigues in 1691 and hunted the birds for food and tried to capture and raise the birds as livestock. The birds were said to be untamable and would starve themselves. Humans again brought predators like cats and pigs and heavily deforested the island. The Rodrigues would also only lay one egg, and these issues caused the Rodrigues Solitaire to go extinct by the mid-1700s, 70 years after their first reported sighting. Humans made these birds disappear faster than a $5 KFC meal. The constellation Tertus Solarius is named after the Rodrigues Solitaire by a French astronomer. Scientists believe birds evolved from dinosaurs, and they support this theory by comparing the similarities in dinosaur and bird skeletons. Do you think the dodo bird descended from dinosaurs? Personally, I see some similarities, but I think without solid DNA evidence, we would be guessing. Do you think humans caused the extinction of the dodo bird and the Rodrigues Solitaire? Personally, I do think that they caused the extinction. It sounds like the Rodrigues and the dodo bird were living pretty well to have gained so much weight and become flightless. They had tons of food and no predators until the humans showed up and ruined the party. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. We have a ton more just like it coming as soon as we can. Thank you very much. Have a great day.